Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the HG Dom test type from Gundam Origins. Now this is one of those rare days that you guys actually see me do 2 reviews on one day. Haha. Okay, let's get on to the review right away. Once again, this was the kit that I did on my live stream. I didn't build it entirely up to that day because I was getting tired, so I did finish on that day, but I didn't finish the kit itself on the live stream, just letting you guys know. So let's get on to the review. First, what you get is, of course, the HG Dom test type itself. You get a decal sheet. There's no other stickers. This is the decal sheet. I used most of it, and I used most of the white line decals except for this one where I forgot where it's supposed to go. I basically put on the ones that looked essential to it. So all the mono eyes are also, the mono eye itself is also a sticker, but I used a metallic red Gundam marker. So yeah, you get a decal sheet. You get one heat saber, but usually if you've bought a Dom or seen a Dom before, usually they're red, but this one's yellow, but this one's actually red. So that's a pretty interesting touch. You get a beam bazooka with a trigger finger. That's a separate hand, so no need to worry about that. And the handle actually moves like that, so pretty nice. And you get a clear piece for the bazooka as well. The last thing is a open hand. Then the other 2 standard multi-use hands are currently the ones I'm using. So let's go on to the review. Once again, this is the mobile suit that I saw in my dream. Pretty interesting, and I'm starting to like this one more and more, better than the actual Dom. Now, one thing I have to say, despite its bulky and clunky looking design, it has some great articulation, so I will admit that part. And no, those who know me, I have no thoughts or intentions of changing sides. That's never gonna happen. Okay, let's start with the head. Now the head, like the Goof test type, these cables are just plastic, not rubber. They can go down that much, not much up. And 360 is not possible at all, I think. No, never mind, it's possible. So you got that. And there is some more movement that you can go front like that and then back like that. For the mono eye, what you can do is take off this red piece. Yes, there is a clear piece in front. Let me just reattach that. That never happened. And you can actually move the mono eye. You can move it up, down, left, right as well. So let me give an example. I usually tend to leave it at the middle just in case. But yeah, you can move it. Oh, I didn't scrape off the paint. But yeah, you can move the mono eye in any position you want. For me, I painted it so I don't want to scrap it that much. So just letting you guys know it can actually move. I tested it a few times. I just prefer leaving the mono eye on the middle, unless it's like a Zaku or a Goof as well. Okay, now for the body. Now the body, you have 2 options, but just give me a second. Now for the body, there's an interesting gimmick. There's an interesting gimmick that's going on here. Now you have a choice for the body. The body, as you can see this orange cockpit. Now of course, that doesn't come in exactly in orange. That comes as a clear piece. So you need to use these 3 stickers. And I did not use that. I also used a normal red Gundam marker and I colored them and they turned out very well. It's red, but they look like orange. And the interesting thing is that you can choose basically. You can either the orange cockpit is for the ground type uses, and you have your typical cockpit that you usually see on the Zaku. For the space use. Of course, if you're going with this one, the other one, you have to attach this one as well, the pipe connecting thing. So yeah, sorry I forgot to prepare that. Somehow I forgot that piece existed. So yeah, that's it for the body. I basically went to like follow the mobile suit that was in my dream, so I used this part, which I actually remember. Like the Goof Custom, it's supposed to have some movement, but I think because of the size of the cockpit, there's no movement on these sections here. Unlike the Goof the Goof test type or prototype. Okay, so let's get on to the arms. Now, as you can see, I use most of the decals. You get two number 02s, I just use both of them because I like putting numbers. If they gave out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I would have definitely gone for like 0, 4, 2, 6 or 4, 2, 6. Now, the arms, let me zoom out a little bit. The arms have a lot of movement. It can go front that much, and yeah, mostly front, not back. So yeah, that much. That's pretty impressive. 360 is no problem. You have the basic 360 twisting. You can go. Let's see. Okay, it can go that much. So about 90 degrees, but not exactly. It has a double joint. Very nice. And the hands are on standard polycap. I mean, not polycaps, but standard ball jointed hands as well. Okay, I think that's it for the arms. Let's see the body or the waists. Now for the body, I believe 360 is possible if you force it. So yeah, if you force it, but just be careful not to break anything. Just letting you guys know. Let's see. For the waist armor, despite its design, it's very simple. Just they're individual pieces, and they're not on ball joints, but actually on a simple peg system. So very tight, but once again, it moves pretty easily as well, and so they don't fall off that easily. Side skirt armor can move a little bit, and there's a hole here, which I'm assuming is for like some extra weapons like the Heat Hawks, but this doesn't come with Heat Hawks. So the legs, they have the swivel systems here, or swivel size, so no need to worry about that. It can go about 90 degrees despite its design, and bending, double jointed, and very nice bend despite its design. Again, once again, here's another decal. Really impressed. And well, yeah. It can go side about 90 degrees, so that's pretty awesome. The feet are very big, so there's no need to worry about balance issues. Yeah, actually making a DOM that has balance issues, now that's an achievement, that I would say. Alright, the feet are just your standard large feet with ball joints connected here, but you have some extra thrusters going on, and then I added on those white stickers. I mean decals. Also, there's another hole here, which I'm assuming for is another weapon, but you don't really have anything to put on here. Okay, we saw the basics. The backpack, there's nothing special going on, by the way. Now let's get its accessories. Now you get a heat saber, I believe that's what they call it. I keep getting confused with the heat stick from the Gundam Age series, but yeah, this is the heat saber. Usually a DOM would have a yellow one, but this one is a reddish orange color. It's pretty simple. You can just slide it in there and no problem at all. I'm actually wondering, I don't believe I've seen like a heat saber and a beam saber clash before, but I'm assuming it would not work properly. So yeah, very nice. Doesn't fall off that easily, no need to worry. And if you don't want the heat stick unused, you can just, there's a hole here, you can just put it in like a normal DOM that carries around with it. Once again, it's a pretty tight connection, so you don't need to worry about it falling off. And the last finale is the beam bazooka. Now, I believe there's no other HG kit out there that comes with this unless you get the a certain DOM, like a P-Bandai HG Char DOM or Char Rick DOM that comes with another Gundam G3. I think I could be wrong on that point, but this is the first time I'm actually seeing this officially for me. Okay, the way how this works, pretty simple. I already attached the hand. It has like, the weapon itself doesn't have any pegs on it or holes on it, so it's just holding it, but it's a pretty firm connection if you ask me. And the handle can also move like this, so you won't have much problems positioning it. I wish the Master Grade had that in consideration as well. So once again, you have the bazooka. Let me zoom out a little bit, and there you go. You have the bazooka. You can position it any position you want. Of course, that the heat saber can be a little bit of a hindrance, but not too bad as well. And also, if you remember, you also get a open hand, this one, and you can do all sorts of poses. Like you can have like it having the bazooka like in getting ready in position like that, or even in the box it mentions that you can do like a double, holding like this, but I'm not sure how that works that well, so I'm mostly gonna, you know, position it like this on an action base or something. Also, I want to mention there's an action base hole there, so no need to worry as well. So yeah, that's basically it. This was the review for the HG DOM test type. Once again, this is a very good HG Origins kit. I'm assuming now all the Origins kit have very good quality, very good articulation, or at least stable articulation as well. This kit I would recommend for anybody, even for beginners, because it has basically no flaws at all. Of course, except for the fact that the cockpit section clear piece comes as a clear piece, where even on the box it's orange. So it's a shame that you need to use a sticker for that, but still, it's a very good kit. I would recommend for anybody, Xeon supporters, beginners, rookies, beginners, anybody. So once again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or requests, leave a comment below. If you enjoyed my video or review, please like my channel, and please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. I still have more kits to buy and build, so please stay tuned. One more time, this is a very excellent kit. You won't have any much problems with it. So until then, see you guys next time.